Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a 10-minute versus 30-minute versus 60-minute makeup look. I have been seeing videos like this on the internet for a while now, and like months ago I did a live here on YouTube, and a subscriber of mine, her name is Jessica, I remember, suggested that I do this video, and I thought it was such a great idea, and for some reason I never got around to doing it. So here it is finally. And then there's videos like this in like other categories. Like I remember the last one I saw was like 10-minute versus 30-minute versus 60-minute pasta. So just very interesting, and I thought that it could be so easily applied to makeup. I would love to invite some of my YouTube friends to do this video as well. So Miss Tara, Lynn, Andrea, Renee, Morgan Turner, and Erin Nicole TV, I challenge you all to do your version of this video. Now, it's not like a 10-minute makeup challenge in the sense that you're going to put as much as you can on in 10 minutes. It's more so about creating looks for different occasions in your life. Like my 30-minute look is what I do on a daily basis to like go to work, so I want to see your version of that. Or my 10-minute look would be like what I wear when I just want to like run errands or just be grocery shopping, and it's just kind of like minimal makeup. But I want to see what you guys all prioritize, and you guys will see what my priorities are when it comes to makeup. Of course, what I'm wearing is the 60-minute makeup look, which is the more glamorous, more time-consuming version of this video. So yes, I'm super excited to show you guys all three different like types of looks that I usually go for, the steps that I prioritize, and I hope that you guys are excited to see it. With that said, please do not forget before you leave to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Don't forget, if you're new here, I would love if you hit the red subscribe button and subscribe to my channel before you leave. If you have any questions or comments, make sure to leave them in the comment section below. And let's go ahead and get started with this video. Okay guys, so let's get started with the 10-minute makeup routine. So my 10-minute makeup routine is what I do on a day where I'm just going to be like grocery shopping, just running around doing errands, or like maybe just even around my house. And I don't necessarily need to look like I tried, but I also don't want to look like this, and I want to cover some stuff up and perfect my eyebrows a little bit and just look a little better, but like not that much, you know. I'm going to set up my timer. 10 minutes. I already have my skincare routine on, which I'll show you in another look because it's the same one every time, obviously. Alright, so I have my timer set up and we'll get started. So for me, one of the most important things is always going to be brows. So I have my Benefit brow pencil right here, and I'm going to start filling them in. So I'm going to do it first with the brow pencil, and I'm just doing little upward going motions with it just to finish filling them in. My brow lamination has lasted really nice, by the way. I don't know what week we are on, but my brows still look fluffy. And then I just kind of look at my mirror just to make sure things look even, which right now they don't, and then I try to figure out how to make them look better. Okay, and because I don't have that much time, I'm not going to be putting concealer around them, so I want them to look kind of like the best they can at this stage. I am going to set them with a little bit of brow gel. I'm using the Benefit 24-hour brow setter just to keep them in place real nicely. Brows are on. I also used the silicone-free priming moisturizer from Good Molecules, so that already counts as my primer. I'm not going to add a separate primer. How much time do I have left? 6 minutes. We're doing good. We're going to just put some tinted moisturizer foundation thing all over the face. This is the concealer from Tarte in 27N, which is the light medium neutral shade. I like this color a lot because this foundation is just a bit darker than my complexion. And if my foundation is a little bit darker than the color of my skin, I feel a lot better about not bronzing up, not putting blush on, and all of that good stuff, you know? So I'm very careful around my brows here because I don't want to mess them up. And I'm using the number 56 brush from Sephora collection to blend my concealer out. And I go right underneath my eyes here because I'm not going to be doing concealer. The next very important thing for me is lashes, so that is the step that we're going to do next. I'm using the Shock Mascara by YSL. And then because I don't have anything on my eyelids, if I mess up and put a bit of mascara up here, I can just wipe it off real easily. I think I'm going to just set my under eyes, even though I don't have concealer on. I'm going to set the foundation underneath my eyes because I don't like to have shiny under eyes for some reason. Nothing wrong with it, it's just not my personal preference. And that way I'm using my blurring powder from Charlotte, so I can put some right here and blur out any pores. I'm going to use my Kosas lip oil. I like this one a lot because it's really easy to apply. You don't have to think about it. And I literally have 50 seconds left. I'm gonna do a little bronzer, I think. If I do anything else, it would be bronzer, so I'm going to do a little bit of that. There we go. Okay, and this is it. This is my 10-minute face right here. I feel fine just like going about my day like this if I don't have to like be at work or like look like I tried. This is just like a little better than having no makeup on, but also not very impressive, you know? If anybody else does this video, I'm interested in seeing like what different people prioritize. My priorities are definitely my brows, my lashes, and like just perfecting my skin a little bit. But you know, some people's priorities might be a little different. So let's go ahead and do our 30-minute makeup look. Alright, so I'm getting ready to do my like 30-minute makeup. This is makeup that I do for like going to work every day. I allow myself 30 minutes to get ready. Also, it's kind of like my daytime look if I just want to look presentable and like I tried, but I don't need to have a full glam on. This is what I would do. And I usually can get this done in around 30 minutes, sometimes a little less, sometimes a little more. So let me show you what I do. So far, I'll tell you what I've done because I do have my skincare on. So I did my morning skincare routine basically, which is these 3 products. So this is the Sand and Sky Australian Emu Apple. It's called the Dreamy Glow Drops. I really love using these drops. They're extremely hydrating and like gentle on my sensitive skin, so I love them. I also put on my silicone-free priming moisturizer by Good Molecules, you guys. I love this thing so much. It is only $16. I feel like it's the best moisturizer for that price that you can possibly get. It is shea butter based and it feels delicious on the skin, okay? Amazing. And then I did go ahead and put on my Charlotte Tilbury eye cream as well. So that is why my skin is like nice and glowy. And so I'm going to set a 30-minute timer and we'll get started. So first things first, I'm going to just kind of comb up my brows and I'm going to put gel on them so that they stay in place. I'm using the 24-hour brow setter from Benefit. The Anastasia one also works amazing. I just want my hairs to stay fluffy. And I know it's kind of weird that I do this first before I fill them in, but I feel like doing this first helps me to like use less product afterwards. I finally bought another brow pencil basically for this video, because if I wanted to do makeup in a timely manner, I could not spend 15 minutes on brows doing it the way that I have been doing it. So this is the Benefit Precisely My Brow in the number 6. And I'm just doing feathery little strokes. I am going to go underneath it. I'm going to get some concealer to clean around my eyebrows. This one is the Tint Title in the 090, which is the lightest color that it comes in basically. And this is what I usually use for around my brows. You guys get to barely ever see my brow process because it's just long and boring, and I feel like nobody cares. So I'm just carving them out with a flat brush from Morphe. And then with my Sephora collection number 57, I just blend all of that concealer out. And I run any remaining concealer on my eyelids kind of as primer, just to lighten things up under there. This is the step that you guys usually see me at with brows done already. So let's go ahead and do some eyeshadow. I think I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Instant Eye Palette. This one right here. I am going to work right now, so I'll probably be wearing a lot of Charlotte. I'm using Desk 1 from this palette just as a transition shade right up here. This is also just like the fastest palette to like blend onto your eyelids. I love how these shadows just kind of like blend themselves. It's so easy to work with. That literally took no time. Let's use Date 2, and I switched to a smaller blending brush. There we go. Just blend, blend, blend. Outer corner first and then blend in. I'm going to use Dream 2 for my eyelid. I think I'm going to go in with like a flat brush just to create the edge of the eyeshadow there, because with my finger I can't be super precise, and I want the eyelid to be a little higher than mine naturally is, so I can do that with a brush real easily. And then back with my big fluffy brush, I'm just going to blend it all out. Alright, I think this is it for the top of my eyelid, so let's get to foundation. So for foundation, I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Reboot Foundation. I really like this one, and it's a good one for like every day. And I'm just going to bounce it on with my Beauty Blender. I'm going to use a little bit of a YSL color corrector right there, only where my eyes are the darkest. I feel like using a color corrector just right there really helps for my concealer to like look better and work better afterwards. There we go. Blend, blend, blend. And then I'm going to use my YSL Full Cover Concealer in 0.75 and just put it like underneath the eye, center of the forehead, center of the nose, and chin. And we'll blend all of that right in. Alright, concealer is blended, and I'm going to use my airbrush powder. I'm using my F35 from Sigma for this. And besides like underneath my eyes, I'm going to put some powder right here in the center of the forehead, down the bridge of my nose, around my mouth a little bit, and the chin. Let's go on with some bronzer and highlighter. I'm going to use my Film Star Bronze and Glow. And honestly, this is not about being in a hurry. It's about just kind of like, you know, not doing the most, so that you can get a 30-minute makeup sesh in and like look nice and presentable to like have a nice day, you know. I always allow myself at least like 5 minutes for mascara alone, because I take forever. So I sure layer my mascara on like crazy. Sides of the nose. I love how buildable this bronzer is and how like natural looking. There we go. Sides of the neck a little bit. Maybe a little in the center as well. I like to be very bronzy. So let's put the bronzer down and get the highlighter. This is a very like natural looking highlighter, but it still looks nice and highlighted, and it doesn't emphasize any like texture, which if you have lines around your eyes, you'll love. I think I'm going to link all the products down below by looks, like whatever I use for each look, I'll link it. And then we'll do some Pillow Talk blush. Again, I'm sorry that like for this one it's mostly all Charlotte Tilbury. It's just that I'm on my way to work and I need to be wearing these. Sometimes I go back with my other brushes even if I don't add anything else to them, just so that things kind of like blend real nicely on the cheeks. Let's finish up this eye. I have like 9 minutes left. So we're doing good with time because I just have to finish my eye, do my lips, and put on mascara. The eyes should be easy. I have my Morphe M506 and I'm going to grab Date 2 and put it right underneath my eyes here. A little bit of Desk 1 to blend things out even further. And then with my pinky finger, I'm going to grab Day 1 for highlighter. Right here in the center. Does this even look even? I feel like there's something wrong here. Hold on. There's something up here that is like not looking right to me. Okay, I think that's better. I should have gone for a lighter shade on my eyelids. I feel like, I don't know, whatever, it doesn't matter. Lips. I'm going to do super simple. That's the Pillow Talk lip liner. I'm going to fill it in a little bit. And then I'm going to use the Collagen Lip Glow and gloss it up. Time for mascara. I have 6 minutes left. So you know what I'll be spending those 6 minutes on. And I'm using the Shock Mascara by YSL. I dropped it. Okay, here we go. And I'll probably fast forward this because it's just mascara. This is one of my absolute favorite mascaras. I love it so much. Okay, I literally have 2 minutes left. I think I'm going to do some waterline eyeliner. I feel like I need it a bit. This is Bedroom Black by Charlotte. Yeah, I like that. I needed that eyeliner. And maybe we'll do a little bit of setting spray. This is the All Nighter. I am all done with 1 minute and like 20 seconds to spare. I'm just going to cancel this here. So that was roughly the 30 minutes, and this is like a really nice everyday, I tried today type of look. Definitely not a like full glam type of situation. We have no fake lashes on, none of that. You'll see that in my 60-minute look, but this is definitely like what I do on a daily basis to go to work, or if I'm just like out and about during the day. I love full glam makeup, but it's definitely not something that I personally need to do during the daytime. I have dry skin, so I don't need to like bake and wait and like all of that. This for me is just natural, everyday, easy makeup. So we'll get to the more like full-on makeup, contour, and all of that in the next look. Also, you can do a lot more with your lips too. It takes just as long to put on like a darker lipstick, but I like plain Jane over here. So let me know what you guys think, and let's move on to the 60-minute makeup look. Okay guys, so let's get started with the full glam 60-minute or more maybe look. I just changed the lens to my camera. This is a new lens. Will you please let me know if this video, like this look, looks better than the 2 previous looks, like maybe a little sharper, a little more focused. I'm trying a new lens and I would love to hear your feedback because I've spent a lot of money on it, and if you don't see the difference, then it's probably not worth it. So I'm going to set my timer for 60 minutes, and this is just like a full glam type of look, so if it takes longer than 60 minutes, then that's fine. Okay, right there. I'm going to use my Benefit Ready Set Brow, and I'm going to brush it through my eyebrows, just as my first step. So then I'm going to use my Benefit brow pencil, and I'm just going to do little upward strokes. Alright, so eyebrows are filled. They're looking real nice and fluffy. I'm going to clean around them with some concealer. This is the Tint Idol concealer in the 090 right here. And I get two brushes. I get a flat brush. This is an M432 from Morphe. And we use this one first. And then with my Sephora Collection number 57 concealer brush, I just blend that all out. Eyebrows are filled, and I literally just spent 10 minutes on eyebrows alone, and that is using a brow pencil, which, by the way, I just bought 3 of the Morphe ones. I went to the Morphe store today and I tried one. I really liked it. I realized they're $5 each versus my $25 precisely my brow. So I bought 3 of these. Plus you can get 10% off with like an influencer code. So I'm super excited. If these work out for me, this is what I'll be using, because $5 brow pencils, yes please. Okay, I have a little concealer left on my brush, so I'm just literally going to prime my eyelids with it using that same concealer brush. So I think for today's look I'm going to use some colors from the Love palette. I also want to do a glitter from Stila, because why not? I haven't done one of those in a while. And first I'm going to use the color first, and I'm just going to swipe it on the crease of my eye. Okay, so then I'm going into the color Intense, and I'm just going to pat it on the... Oh, but I wanted to do purple. Oh no. That's fine. I'm going to pat it on the outer corner and blend it into the crease. We'll incorporate some purple, it's fine. Alright, so then I'm going to put the color Trust on my outer corner. Pat, pat, pat it right there. And on the inner part right here. And we're going to connect it. So then I'm going to use my glitter from Stila. This one is in the color Gypsy, which I don't know if it's like a permanent color or a limited edition one that they had a while ago, but I have it and I'm going to use it because I love it. And it's just a beautiful purple. You can obviously see it on this eye. I'm just going to pat it on here all the way to my crease area. And then back with the color Trust on my blending brush, we're going to make sure things merge into each other. Okay, so now that I have the top of my eyes done, I'm going to start with my makeup. Obviously I already primed my face. I actually didn't have a lot of fallout, so I'm just going to get started with foundation and primer. So I'm going to use the Wonder Glow primer by Charlotte Tilbury. And I'm just going to pat it in with a sponge. This is the Juno sponge, which I don't use often at all, but I want to apply the Pat McGrath foundation, and this sponge has something, and that is that it really helps you build coverage on your foundation. And that Pat McGrath foundation I love, but I needed to have as much coverage as I can. So I'm going to use it with my Juno sponge and see if we can get it to look like a medium to full coverage. Alright, foundation is on, and that is actually perfect. It gave me the coverage that I was looking for. So next I'm going to do a bit of a color corrector underneath my eyes. This one is from YSL. It is been discontinued, unfortunately. I've been really liking the Charlotte one as well, but I don't have that one yet. But I use it at work all the time and it's amazing. And then with my YSL Touche Éclat full cover concealer, I'm just going to brighten my face. Okay, so then I'm going to go in with a bit of setting powder. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Powder right on top of that concealer and right here in the center of my forehead. So then I'm going to contour, and I'm going to use the contour one by Charlotte just because this one is so freaking easy. and I'm just going to pat it in with my beauty blender. Look how good that blends. It's beautiful. And I'm using the bronze and highlight duo right here from Charlotte as well. I like to go over the contour with this one just to like blend it further, make it stay longer. I think for highlighter I'm going to use Show Gold from MAC. And for blush, Pillow Talk, because I'm a little obsessed with it. Okay, so I'm going to set everything right now with my Lancome Fix It Forget It. And while that dries down, I'm going back with the color Trust and an M506. And I'm putting a red underneath my lower lash line here. And then with a mixture of Intense and Valentine, I'm just going to blow that out. For my inner corner, I'm going to grab my Amrezy palette and the color Anastasia here. And pop that on there. I think a little bit of Barb over it too. Oh yeah, I love Barb. Perfect. I'm going to use a purple eyeliner for my waterline. This one is Perpetrator from Fenty. A bit more setting powder if you feel like you need it. And then I'm going to do mascara. So this is the Legendary Lashes. I'm going to do one very quick layer of it because I'm going to put false lashes on, because this is our glam look, so we need lashes. For lipstick, I think I want to do Iconic Nude lip liner and the Very Victoria lipstick. I think I'm going to even do some gloss. This one is from Kosas Cosmetics. Now I'm actually gonna put these lashes on. So this 60-minute makeup look is what you probably would do like when you go out, if you go clubbing, just anywhere fun and exciting. I usually just do it and take a picture or show it to you and then wipe it off. That's because I never have a lot of special events to go to. Let's put this lash on. I'll be right back. I'm going to do a little baking underneath my cheekbone just to make things a little more structured, and the sides of my nose a little bit. Yeah, see how defined that looks? I love that. Okay. Alright, so this is my 60-minute full glam type of look. So the eyes are a lot stronger, a lot more defined. Maybe like a halo eye or a clock crease. Some nice shimmery glitter. Lashes, a little baking, a little more contouring. So you just do a few extra steps for the makeup to last longer, for the makeup to look a little more flawless. I think when you take longer to do your makeup, it also helps everything look better, in the sense of you have more time to check for evenness rather than when you do the 30-minute makeup and you do like a quick eye. So I would love to know what you guys think of this video. Do you prioritize the same things as me when it comes to like the 10-minute makeup look or the 30-minute makeup look? And let me know any other thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. I would love to see some of my YouTube friends recreate this video and do their version of it, because I would love to know what they prioritize when they only want to do a 10-minute makeup look or a 30-minute makeup look. And again, this is not about like piling as much as you can onto your face in that amount of time. We can all obviously just put a ton of makeup on during that time, but just kind of taking your time with it and do makeup for the occasion. Like if you're just going to like go run errands, what's your 10-minute little makeup look, you know, that you don't have to necessarily add that much onto. So if any of you ladies are up for the challenge, I would love to see your recreations. I'm going to tag everybody down in the comment section below that I would like to see do this video. If you guys liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It would be much appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you back in the next one. Bye!